Yeah! YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts, and I'm Watts. We're 4 days into 2026. We gotta make every single day count. 365 days, and we just gotta make that bitch count because at the end of the day, the only ones that can stop us is us. So I hope you're prioritizing your physical health. I hope you're prioritizing that mental health, and I hope that you're ready to go into work Monday and get this money if you work on Mondays, But yo, man, let's talk about it. Trick Willie, made his debut on Friday Night SmackDown this past Friday. And I'm not gonna lie, it was remarkable. It was in remarkable fashion. He had that shit on, you know what I'm saying? The lemon pepper steppers, as Trick Williams says. Word, I'm not gonna hold you. He came out, he interrupted Sami Zayn, and he held his own. He held his own, and the crowd was already familiar with Trick Williams. As soon as the music hit, whoop that Trick, the crowd went crazy, man. That right there, they did that in remarkable fashion. And I'ma be real, he's one of those superstars that you shouldn't fumble. Now, it can always be done because we've seen what Triple H and his booking has done to the likes of Carmelo Hayes, who should have already been in the position that he's in currently. He should have been in that position earlier in 2025. But that's neither here nor there. I feel like they're going to end up crossing paths, Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. I think what they should do, they should keep that under wraps for a little bit. They shouldn't cross paths until maybe the end of this month, maybe like around February, like after the Royal Rumble, or maybe run into each other in the Royal Rumble. That would be very interesting as well. But as of right now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Trick Williams, and he has a very high ceiling, and I'm gonna be real. I feel like he has higher ceiling than Carmelo Hayes, because when you think about it, the only thing that's really holding a Carmelo Hayes back, I feel like, is his height. Personally, I feel like for a smaller dude, he can work. He works like Shawn Michaels, and I don't do a lot of comparisons, but if we're talking about the comparisons between Shawn Michaels and Carmelo Hayes when it comes to not only the stature, but also how they work in the ring, how they sell good, and how they put on really great matches, it's right there. But we'll see soon enough. I think that we'll know exactly where Carmelo Hayes is going in his career at the end of his United States Championship reign. But let's get back to Trick Williams, and let's talk about the fact that he has all of the intangibles, but the most important intangible is the fact that he knows how to talk and he knows how to get the crowd invested. That's the most important thing. I don't like to do a lot of comparisons like I previously said when it comes to superstars, but if there was anybody that I was going to compare Trick Williams to, it would definitely be a fusion of The Rock and Booker T. And I would say Booker T, due to the fact that Booker T had a lot of charisma and he knew how to talk as well, and they're the same, pretty much the same in stature. I could see that Trick Williams has used a lot of Booker T's moveset, as far as like the Uranagi or the bookend, the little crescent kick and stuff like that. So there's some similarities there, aside from the fact that they both have locks. Because come on, my nigga, The Rock, because of the fact that The Rock also used the Uranagi, but also because of how they talk and how they present themselves, and how when Trick Williams comes out, he demands the room. And the same could be said for The Rock, especially when The Rock first turned heel and he was a part of the Nation of Domination, and he just pretty much outshined everybody. Super undeniable. And we've seen what Shawn Michaels and Triple H tried to do when it came to The Rock, but it just didn't work. That was Vince McMahon's guy, and he was going to stick by him. But Trick Williams cut a fire promo at Sami Zayn and got the crowd invested in those 5 minutes that he was out there. He's facing Ray Phoenix next week, and obviously he should beat Ray Phoenix. It's probably going to be due to underhanded tactics because Trick Williams is indeed a heel, even though the crowd goes whoop that trick, but it don't matter. At the end of the day, there's a real blurred line between heels and faces in this generation of wrestling. So at the end of the day, it don't even matter. I just want to see my mans be on the forefront, you know. And truthfully, he's one of those guys that could probably go straight to the main event. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen, but real spill, I can see him going straight to the main event scene because at the end of the day, he was technically already a world champion as the the Trick and A world champion. I can see it happening. I can see him, but the more logical route is probably Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. And hell, shoot, throw Ilya Dragunov in there too, man. I'm not mad at it. That would be a great match. And I feel like all three of them, since they all have great chemistry, and when it comes to matches, Ilya Dragunov gave Trick Williams his best wrestling match ever. So it would make a lot of sense, and they have history from NXT. So if it's not Trick Mello Gang and for the United States Championship at WrestleMania on a one-on-one, I can see Ilya Dragunov having a claim to get into that match as well. Like, yo, I beat both of y'all at one point, so what we doing? And you said that you owe me a United States Championship match, so that would be some fly shit. I'm not gonna hold you, but back the potential that Trick Williams have, I don't even think it's potential. It's not potential because it's literally right there. That man looked like $1 million. Lash Legend, his fiance, she looks good. She's doing the damn thing on the main roster with Nia Jackson. I think that she will finally win her first championship in general, not even just tag team. I feel like she'll win her first championship because once Rhea Ripley and Io Sky beat the Kabuki Warriors, I can definitely see Lash Legend and Nia Jax taking those titles off both of them in a nick of time. But they have the potential to be a real power couple in WWE. The same type of power couple we thought that we was going to see with Montez Ford and Bianca Belair. We can see it with Lash Legend and Trick Williams. I'm not sure what the hell they doing with the Street Profits right now. There's a lot of rumors that their contract is up this year and they're going to leave the WWE. We've heard that before, but that's hearsay. We don't know shit. And I want to talk about the fact that Trick Williams is world champion material. I would have wanted to see him on Raw because Raw is fucking dead, but at the end of the day, so is SmackDown. And maybe SmackDown needs that rub a little bit more because they're about to be a 3-hour show. So I'm not mad at it. Who do you want to see Trick Williams face after he faced Ray Phoenix? Who is somebody that you really want to see Trick Williams in the ring with? And don't go say Carmelo Hayes because it's too easy. That's going to happen at some point. We already know that that's going to happen at some point. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section. I feel like a guy like Trick Williams, a guy like Obafemi, those are two guys that you can't necessarily fumble because they're universal. When they come into the room, or if you're just randomly watching wrestling and they come on your screen and somebody who don't know nothing about wrestling from a hole in the wall, they're probably going to be like, yo, who's that? If they see Obafemi or they see a Trick Williams. But we shall see. I'm excited. That promo that him and Sami Zayn did was pretty good. I don't know how I feel about the whole, oh, you need to be humbled stuff. Not really sure how I feel about that per se, because I feel like in America, all that them people try to do is humble the black man. But I ain't race baiting or nothing like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.